Idaho transportation workers warn that our roads and bridges are rapidly deteriorating across the Gem State, and it's just too much maintenance for them to keep up with. Many bridges in Idaho are aging, and 22% are rated structurally deficient, according to the latest numbers. As Eyewitness News reporter Luke Jones found out, you're driving on some of them every day.
We're here at Pocatello's Lewis Street Bridge. Each day, thousands of people use it to cross over the Portneuf River. But what if I told you this bridge is rated structurally deficient and has been for the past several years? And this isn't even the worst we've seen. It stood here for decades. And for decades, the Lewis Street Bridge has been on decline.
Let's see if it'll go.
Ed Belay is an engineer with the Idaho Transportation Department. Rather than an exception, Belay says bridges like these are the new rule.
5 or 6 years ago, around 700 of them were 50 years old. Now 950 or so are 50 years old.
This one was built in 1948, but even some of the younger bridges face problems. You're looking at I-15 right where it hits I-86, a major traffic hub. But some of these structures are structurally deficient, according to the National Bridge Inventory.
They shouldn't be concerned about the term structurally deficient.
While far from ideal, Belay insists all of the state's bridges are safe to drive on.
We inspect every bridge every 2 years very thoroughly, right down to the foundation.
But the foundations were looking a little more shaky when we came across this bridge at Cheyenne Avenue in the Portneuf. Dating back to 1932, it's one of the oldest in the state, but the deck is listed in serious condition. And get this, it has only a 5.6% sufficiency rating.
They shouldn't worry that the infrastructure is going to collapse tomorrow. What we're thinking about is a long-term strategy.
And in the long term, this bridge is being replaced. It's part of the city's South Valley Connector project, which we're told could begin any week. Meanwhile, ITD says they're in desperate need of more money just to keep things the way they are. They're asking lawmakers for $262 million.
If the transportation system was to stop, then 3 days after that day, our grocery store shelves here in Pocatello would run out of food.
And ITD tells me they've set a goal for themselves to have 74% of all bridges in Idaho in at least good condition. They haven't quite met that goal yet. As for this bridge here, the city could be upgrading it as early as next year. Reporting in Pocatello tonight, I'm Luke Jones.
All right, Luke's